Hello everyone, welcome to Grizz Zombies. My name's Grizz. We're in Black Ops 3 Zombies, and these are all the working glitches in update 1.33. Now believe it or not, this game hasn't been updated since December of 2020, so none of these glitches have been patched over yet. It's now 2025, and after all this time, it's safe to say that Black Ops 3 is the best zombies mode in Call of Duty. I got a few more glitches to add into the collection, so be sure to subscribe for more glitches in this glitch series. And activate that bell notification, man, if you want to level up fast in zombies. And if you can, comment down below what's your current level in Black Ops 3 Zombies. I'm currently Prestige 6, level 18, and still grinding. And over in Black Ops 6, I hated the new DLC map called The Tomb, so I'm working on other projects in the meantime. But we should have new content soon. Okay, first up, we're over in the Burlesque on Shadows of Evil. And we're gonna sprint jump and turn to the right here on the left-hand side. So sprint jump, move to the right just a little, and there's a ledge here you can jump on top of. And so you can creep around the corner just a little bit, and the zombies are gonna pile up right where you jumped up. And this is a pretty good pile-up glitch. And if you're looking for ones on Shadows of Evil, this is a really easy one to jump into. The other ones are a lot more difficult, so you might like this one. Next up, we have the Footlight staircase glitch. This one here, we're not going to open up this barrier by this perk machine to the staircase. What you're going to do is back up here, and we're going to sprint jump slide off the rail right onto this ledge. And this is where we're going to be hanging out. So this is a really good pile-up spot. The zombies will move you around a little bit, so you will need to be pushing back against the wall. Hold back against the wall while this is happening. You don't want to fall into the pile, but have modifiers on your weapon, and you can pick up power-ups. Next up is the Ruby Rabbit glitch. Over here in the Ruby Rabbit building, we're going to land on top of one of the dressing barriers. And you need to jump at it from this angle. This is a strafe jump. We're going to sprint, jump, look left, and then move right. And that's going to allow us to strafe jump off that top platform and land here on top of this dressing barrier. Not exactly sure what you call that thing that we're landing on, but you don't want the zombies to pile up underneath you. You want them to pile up on the rail we're jumping off of. So we're going to do it again. We're going to strafe jump off right on top of this platform. And the zombies are going to pile up right where we first jumped off. And then you got it right. But the hardest part, no doubt, is learning how to do the strafe jump. You got to wiggle your controller just right and make sure you're jumping. And it's just a little difficult to do. It took me a long time to get it down, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. And if you have the wonder weapon in this spot, it makes it even juicier, so... Next up is the Footlight Bridge glitch. For this, we're going to need to build the Apothecon Sword. This here is the special weapon of the map. We're going to build this sucker, and we're going to head over and actually build the shield as well. You're going to want the shield on your back. But we're heading down to the Footlight Bridge, and right next to where this caution barrier is, there's this pillar. What we're going to do is jump on this. You see how it kind of lands on a little ledge? We pull out the Apothecon Sword, and we're going to lightning slam after we jump up onto that pillar. Jump on top of it and slam, and that'll jump high enough to land on top of this pillar. Once you're up here, all the zombies will pile up underneath you. You can collect power-ups. This by far is the best glitch on the map. Now if you move too far back over all them cars, I'm talking beyond like 3-4 feet, there are death barriers over on the right hand side right here. But if you stay right here on top of this little pillar and shoot, and then when you want to jump down, just jump down, hop back in once you get a full charge, you can do it. Okay, moving over to the map, the Giant. This here is the Shelf glitch. And this is a Knife-Lunge glitch. We're over here in the laboratory part of the map. You're going to need a crawling zombie and a standing zombies. And we're going to melee the walking zombie right behind the crawling zombie. And this is what's going to lunge us up on top of this shelf. And if you do it correctly, you'll land right up top here. And you won't take any damage from these zombies. You can go to some high rounds. Next up is the one window glitch. You're going to need the following Gobblegums: Perkaholic, Bullet Boost, Self-Medication, Crate Power, and finally Wall Power. Use them in the correct order. What you're going to do when you start the game is make sure that the mystery box is on the left-hand side. Needs to be on the left-hand side. This is the way we're going to open up the doors. So make sure you unlock the path to power all the way on the left-hand side. And we have the mystery box on this side. The reason is because we're not going to open up the door right here in this spot. We're going to leave that closed. When we make our way all the way back around, we're back up into this spot where we need to be. This is the room where it's all going to happen. All the zombies are going to come through this one window. We're not going to open up this door, and we're not going to open up this door. And we're going to stay in this room. What I'm going to recommend to you is on the last zombie, save one zombie, then leave the room, go do what you need to do, and come back and kill the zombie in this room. And then when the next round starts, all the zombies will continue to spawn through this one window. Moving over to the map, Eisendrache. This is the infinite Ragnarok glitch. We're going to pick up the Ragnarok DG4s. It's a special weapon on this map. We're going to put both our weapons into the Pack-a-Punch, and we're not going to pick them up. That way we have no weapon. You will need the Gobblegum Fatal Contraption, which is the death machine. So you will need that Gobblegum to do this glitch. But when we have no weapons now, and they're both in the Pack-a-Punch, we let it eat them up. We're now just going to pop the Gobblegum Fatal Contraption. We need a death machine. So now that we're back up here in the courtyard, I'm going to pop the Fatal Contraption Gobblegum, pick up the death machine, and this is the only weapon we have in our hands, and we're going to pop the Ragnaroks. So we pop the special weapon, we have our Ragnaroks out, and the meter's draining down. When it turns red and is almost out, we cook a grenade and toss that grenade, and you should pull back out your Ragnaroks. Now every time you melee, it's going to kill the zombies in front of you. You won't be able to see it, but as you can see in the shadow, it's absolutely doing it every time we punch with it. And that's killing the zombies once they get close enough to us. So we're just going to camp out and get kills. The best spot is the launch pad, so go to either one of them. And when you get the Panzer that spawns in, just take him down to the rocket testing site and trap him in there, and that'll kill him. Next up is the Spawn More Zombies glitch. Right here outside of spawn, we have the gates trap. You need about 8 to 10 zombies and hit the gate trap so they immediately get killed by it. What this is going to do is it's going to double the amount of zombies you just had. And you can repeat this 2 or 3 different times, and you'll have a ton of zombies that spawn in. You'll be able to finish the dragon and get the bow right away. There have been times that I've tried this and it didn't work. Simply, it's because we didn't have enough zombies that we killed in the trap. Make sure you have enough zombies. I'm saying like 8 to 10 will do it, and then you can repeat it over and over again. Next up is the Courtyard Pileup glitch. Here is a lunge glitch for you. You'll need a crawling zombie and a walking zombie. And the crawling zombie needs to be in front of the walker, and that way when you melee at the walker, it lunges you straight up in the air and you can land on top of this truck. Now the trick to the Knife-Lunge is to do the forward movement and then back up. So you see me go forward, back up, then forward again when I knife, and that lunges me straight up where I want to be. I have this mastered for the most part on flat walls that we have to rise upon. The one that's really tough for me is on Numa, and I'll show you what I mean when we get to that map. But when it comes to Eisendrache, especially if you have the lightning bow when you're up here, this is a really powerful spot to get to some high rounds. And I highly recommend this spot on Eisendrache specifically if you want to go to those high rounds. Moving over to the map Zetsubou no Shima, this is the Infinite Skull glitch. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to pick up the Skull of Nunsapwe. We're going to reveal the elevator shaft, and we're going to go buy the Bowie knife. then we're ready to go. So now that we're ready to go, we're going to find a spore on the wall, we're going to shoot it, then we're going to pull out our skull of Dunsopwe, we're going to tap Y, and that's going to keep our skull out. And that's very important. As you walk into the mist, you're going to tap Y, and that'll keep the skull out. I'm over on Xbox. You'll need to do triangle for PlayStation. But once the meter runs out, you have to melee a zombie. This is why we have the Bowie knife. The skull meter bar is going to run out, and you need to melee kill a zombie, and then we're going to fill the meter back up. Once you're to this part in the glitch, you've made it. Now we're just going to get kills and fill the meter all the way up, and then it's a teeter-totter game of making sure we get enough kills in time before that meter runs all the way out. Because if it does, you will lose the skull in Dunsopwe and have to restart the glitch over again. And that's a real pain in the ass. So make sure you're watching that meter bar and move out of the elevator shaft. This is the place you want to hang out. This is the best spot to get kills. But when that meter runs out, make sure you try and chase for zombies to fill that meter back up. Moving over to the map, Gorod Krovi. This here is the infinite death machine glitch. We're going to need the fatal contraption Gobblegum. We're going to build the dragon module, and once this is put in place, we now can activate the 3 dragons. So let's go ahead and get the fatal contraption Gobblegum. Let's go ahead and call in the dragon, so he's waiting for us. And once the dragon is nice and ready to go, we're pretty much ready to do this glitch. So we need to pop the Gobblegum right in front of us, so we have that available. You need to be able to see the ride the dragon. We need to be able to toggle that real quick. So let's go ahead and pop the Gobblegum right in front of us, and we need to run into it while we toggle the ride dragon at the same time. So toggle it, run into the death machine, and it should pop up at the bottom of your screen. That's how you know you got it. And then it'll disappear, and the animation will begin. We'll fly our way all the way over to where Pack-a-Punch is, and click Y. Spam Y or triangle right now. Spam it. Just do it. Spam it. We need to switch weapons, and that should change you to the death machine. If it doesn't right away, do a little walk around this path right here, around the stairs, and it's just time delayed. Come right back to this spot, hit Y or triangle, and you should have the death machine as a permanent weapon. And I know what you're thinking. This is just too good to be true. It freaking is, man. This glitch has not been patched over, and on Gorod Krovi, you can just have an infinite death machine all the way to round 999 all the time. Moving over to the map Revelations, we have the rock wall glitch. And this one here is pretty simple to get into. We need to turn on gravity here in the pyramid room and run off the wall and backtrack back onto this rock wall. Now that we're on top of this, right where we jumped up is where the zombies are going to pile up, and you won't be able to collect power-ups. That's why this spot is good, not great. If you got some ammo, it might take you a little bit far, but it's alright. Next up is the gate glitch. This one here will need gravity on, and do not buy this gate. This gate here, this wall barrier, we're going to leave that sucker for both this glitch and the next one. But once you get right into the corner here, this is the only ledge on this side of the wall. The zombies will pile up right where you jumped up. And as you can see, you can't collect power-ups from this spot either. But it ain't bad for hanging out, especially if this is all you got unlocked on the map so far. Next up, we have the real gate glitch. This one you'll need gravity unlocked, and then do not unlock this door right here. We leave this door locked. We run along the wall with the gravity, and there is a platform here that we can hang out on. And where we last jumped up is where the zombies will pile up. But this is the best spot on the map Revelations. It's very reliable, and on the left side there's a drop off, just so you know. Moving over to the map Nacht or Untoten. This here is the under the map glitch. You'll need the Gobblegum near-death experience. We're going to be by where the couch is. We're not going to unlock the couch up here, and you need a gang of zombies behind you. And we're going to go prone. And when they come on top of you, they're going to push you below the floor. And I found the best way is to actually face them. Don't face towards the wall, but face them, and that'll knock you below the ground. And you're going to need a maneuver once you're underneath the floor. It's going to glitch you into the floor, so you can't really get out and move around. You're kind of stuck in the floor. It really sucks. And they're going to keep pushing you down the more downs you take. And that's the point of this Gobblegum, is to allow you to keep taking downs. You don't lose your perks. You just keep going until you're able to end the round. And it glitches you under the map, and it's not very effective. Moving over to the map Verruckt. This here is the under the map glitch. You're going to need the Gobblegum anywhere but here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go prone right along the wall here in this corner on the opposite side of the bootlegger. It works best if you don't unlock that door. Zombie's going to go on top of your head and push you down, and you'll have access to the ammo of the bootlegger right here. So the idea is to use the power crate and get it from the mystery box, pack-a-punched, so you don't have to unlock that door. That way the zombies spawn in front of you. Now in the case that you fall under the map, this happens sometimes. It's kind of 50-50. You're going to want that anywhere but here, Gobblegum. If you don't pop it in time, there's a death barrier. It's game over. Moving over to the map Numa. This is the wood pole pile-up glitch. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. I did not get in this glitch, but I'm going to show you where it's at. This pole right here, this is holding a little lantern. You're going to need a crawling zombie and a walking zombie. And the walking zombie needs to be behind the crawling zombie. You're going to move forward, back up, melee lunge towards the walking zombie, and land right on top of that pole. It's very difficult to do. This one's a little bit different than the rest. It's tough. I could not get this to work, but that's where it's located. Moving over to the map Kino Toten. This is the Hellhound pile-up glitch. Where the podium is located, you're going to notice a crease in the floor with the metal panels. Between the first and the second crease is where you want to be, and you're going to back up till you're just off the ledge here of this platform where the podium is. That there is the turret trap, and so this is the spot you want to be lined up, and the Hellhounds will pile up right on you. Next up is the quick revive pile-up glitch. This is a lunge glitch, so you're going to need a walking zombie and a crawling zombie. The crawling zombie will be in front. We're going to move forward, back up, move forward, melee lunge, and that will move us up on top of this ledge. Now this one I've been trying for years to get, and finally was able to get this. But there's a little pocket that you have to get on top of, and it always seems to work best when you go forward, back up, forward again, then lunge, and it lunges you right up on this platform. Next up we have the hallway door glitch. This one is a jump-in pile-up glitch, and I've been trying to do this one for years. And I finally know how it's done. You see this door frame right here, this vertical support beam on the right side? There's a mini ledge on top of it. And what we need to do is sprint jump off on top of that mini platform to get on top of the door. Now, you need to spam jump in order to jump a second time off this. But what you want to try to do every time is your best to locate where the little ledge is, and you're going to try to jump off that. So aim for that every single time. Don't just try to do the double jump every time. Aim to get on top of that pillar and jump again. So aim every time for the pillar first before the second jump. And if you try to do that each time, you'll have way more success jumping into this. But once you can see that it's the top of the gold straight bar on the right hand side, then it'll get easier every time you try and do it. This is the main pile-up glitch on the map, and once you get into this, you're going to want to try this every single time, but it takes quite a few attempts to get into it. Try and slow your jump as you land on that mini ledge. Slow it down, and then try and jump off again onto that top part of the ledge. Moving over to the map Ascension. Oh my god, this glitch is so dumb. This is the AFK stairs glitch. For some reason, you need to use this. I'm going to show you how to do it. Right here on these orange rails, when they meet, you need to line up just correctly, and the zombies will pile up right in front of you. And not just pile up, sorry. They're going to AFK in place wherever they're at on the map. And so you need to hop out of this spot and come back in if you want to get them closer to you. The more zombies you get, the more problematic this is going to be. It's not very effective. Junk. Moving over to the map Shangri-La. This is the Gong pile-up glitch. I've been trying to get into this one for years, and just yesterday I was able to do it. You're going to need a crawl zombie and a walking zombie, and you're going to back up, move forward, and melee. And that's going to lunge you straight up on top of this gong, and it's awesome. And it's so simple. It's right in spawn. Nothing really complicated about this one. It's one of the easier lunge glitches, I would say. As long as you can get the method to lunge properly, you're not going to have a problem getting into this spot. Make sure you're pack-a-punched and ready to go before you get in here, because once you have to do it again, it kind of sucks. Okay, moving over to the map Moon. This is the top door glitch. We're out here at the outside part of the map, and along the side of this door, we're gonna jump on this invisible ledge. We're gonna ride it to the very end here. There's a drop off, but right at the very edge, we're able to jump up onto this little ledge by holding forward. Move forward just a touch, and then jump forward, and you'll land on a higher ledge up here. Now, this always takes me quite a few tries to get into, sometimes a few rounds just to get into this, but it's really worth it, and the pile up happens right below you. You can't get power-ups. Next up is the under the map glitch. In this same area of the map, we're going to go prone right in the corner here, and the zombie is going to run on top of us and push us under the map. And we're just going to crawl our way right to where the teleporter is, and this is over to the right more, but you're going to see me crawl over to there, and that's where a really good portion of the pile-up's going to be, because zombies are just going to be directly above you. They're going to be kind of hard to shoot. So right in this round metal area is where the teleporter is. We're going to be along the outside of that, under the map, of course, and the zombies will pile up very nicely for us, right above us, and then right in front of the cage itself. So just kind of wiggle around here and find a good spot to camp out, and you can go to some high rounds right under the map here. Now, if you want to get back into the map, you can use the Gobblegum anywhere but here, or just follow around the cage that we're looking at here, and there's a drop point that'll land you back into the pyramid room. So that's what you want to do to get back into the map once you need more ammo or anything, for anything. Next up is the starting room ledge pile-up glitch. What you're going to need is this corner right here and a spaceman. And we're going to get the spaceman close to us, and we're going to come right into the corner, and we're going to jump while we're shooting the spaceman, and when he blows up, the burst will shoot you right up into this corner. There's a platform up here you can land on, and it's a pretty good pile-up just for the beginning of the game. But once another spaceman comes close to you, you'll run into the problem of him blasting you off here. So make sure you shoot him from far enough away, and you can stay up there longer. Moving over to the map Origins, this is the Stamin-Up glitch, and this one's very easy to get into. There's two modes to this, and we're going to stand in the corner of the Stamin-Up machine right here, and the zombies should pile up around you. And this is very easy to get into, but the other thing is they'll come and attack you like this isn't working sometimes. So you got to get one of the two modes to happen. Just hop back out of it, hop back into it. It's as simple as that. I don't know why this glitch works, but it does, and it's awesome. And the last glitch is the trench pile-up glitch. For this, we're going to go ahead and get the golden helmet. You're going to need to dig up about 30 grave sites, and you'll get the golden helmet. Now, we're going to need this to get into the spot because the Origin robot's going to step on us. We're here in the trenches, and what we're going to do is sprint and jump right before you hit the sandbags, and you'll glide right up the hill and land in this spot. Now, you need the golden helmet for this reason alone. The Origin robot steps on top of you, and it can kill you from this location. So if you got the golden helmet, you have no problems. The zombies are going to pile up right on top of the hill here, and they'll move all the way around until they get to this spot. Now, in case you get a panzer to spawn in, they're going to stand in place, and you'll be able to shoot them from this location without them causing a big hassle. Just make sure you got enough ammo to keep going. You can't collect power-ups from this spot, so when you need ammo, make sure you have a game plan for that. And it's like, I just got back playing the Tomb in Black Ops 6 Zombies, and when I come to Black Ops 3 and play this map, it's just second to none. The Tomb sucked. I don't know if you guys like that map, but it was bad. Oh, I got one more glitch, the infinite Gobblegum glitch. For the example that we're going to use, it's the Fire Cell Gobblegum Emulation Liquidation. We're going to pick that sucker up from the Gobblegum machine. As you saw, I had 2 of them. This would mean I only have 1 left, and I'm going to show you that in-game so you can see it. When I hit the select menu, it will pop up, and you can see that I only have 1 left of this Gobblegum. What we're going to do right before we die, you can't die or this won't work. Just hit pause right before you die, and then you're going to close the application of the game itself. And when you load that sucker back up, you're going to notice all your Gobblegums are still there. So to prevent you losing your Gobblegums, this is one way to do it. And in turn, you also save the liquid divinium in the game. So it's worth it. And after all that, adding those new glitches into the collection, we're going to cool down by doing a Gobblegum opening here at the end of the video. I spent 1,000 COD points on 20 vials. It's an absolute ripoff, but you know, we're just going to relax and let this spin out. And I want to thank you guys for showing your support on the channel. It is Valentine's Day, so I wanted to give back a little bit. Updating the glitch collection here. In 2025, we now have an update in Black Ops 3, an update 1.33. As you guys can probably tell, I didn't cover much Citadel des Morts. I didn't cover the Tomb on the channel for Black Ops 6 Zombies. There's a reason for that. I want better quality maps, and I didn't think that posting about how good it was a good idea. So I didn't post at all, but I'm coming back. We're doing Black Ops 3 now. I'm going to be updating Black Ops 6 here shortly. Kind of hoping we get some better DLC content. And as some of you guys may be aware, last September 2024, I went to Egypt to explore the possibility of a lost advanced civilization. I created a 6-series documentary on that I will be giving to you guys for free on the channel. So be sure to look out for that sometime this year. It's already done. I'm just looking for a good time to post it. But if you'd like to see some Egypt stuff, keep an eye on the channel for that. I think now more than ever, we just need a Zombies standalone game with all the maps. All the maps we've ever had in Zombies put into one game on its own. A standalone game. It's everybody's dream. Come on, Treyarch. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Black Ops 3 Zombies is now updated here in 2025. We're going to continue with the glitch series, so be sure to subscribe to the channel for more glitches in this glitch series. And activate that bell notification, man, if you want to level up fast in Zombies. See you in the next one, fellas. Violent out.